to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hire.
Because I don't think the Centurion is what I want.
The Shadow God.
Maybe. I mean, been using it on this mission recently anyway. I'm going to try not to use F2 either. No, they do not stun hybrids. Hybrids are heroic and they do not have the ability to stun heroic. So I'm going to try really hard to not hotkey things. And it's going to be difficult because of muscle memory.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
I'm going to clear out the expansion really quickly. I need a ton of money, especially if I'm going to be on pure Stalker. Because the hybrid forces that they send are pretty legitimately horrifying.
Bring the heat. Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under
There we go.
attack.
Bonus objective 1 done.
If you can rescue them, I'll
Grab the
return
money.
any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe
I'm so
we
scared
made
to
it
press
out
any
of
button
the
because I know that I'm going to hotkey
Some
something.
of our medics will stay behind.
I want to get to the point where the only button I have to press is blink.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications.
Building probes is going to be so
Do what you can
annoying.
to keep them at bay.
I have to go back and forth
Already
between
on it.
both
Your
nexuses.
position will be secure till they fire
What
up
is
that
this, Brood
keystone
War?
again.
Let's get a forge for those attack upgrades. One of these. I like this planet too. I think this is one of the better missions in the game. It's pretty straightforward, but it's very dynamic in the way you can approach it. There's multiple paths. It's well designed. The hybrid feel intimidating. There's a whole lot going on for this mission that I think is very, very good. It's not super unique. You are correct. Which is the death sentence for any mission. I've moved to clicking everything. You've made me afraid of my own shadow, guys. So, fun fact, if you don't help Raynor on Brutal, he dies. I learned that a while ago.
I expect it will fire again soon.
The first hybrid wave just kills everything, including his Bane. So, what I want you guys to do while we do this mission is pay attention to the weird pauses that I have. Because every time that I go to my army, if you're paying attention, I just sit there for a second first. And it's because I double tap 1 to go to my army control group, and then I'm like, oh, right. And then I have to go find my army every single time. So I'm going to hide up here, make it slightly more difficult for them to engage me. Maybe see if I can get some stalkers. I don't have a cyber core apparently. I kind of want to get them stuck if at all possible. Yeah, see, it doesn't stun them, unfortunately. And here comes the next wave, and I'm going to let the next wave do its thing. I'm just going to head back home, because I can't afford to lose these guys right now. They're my early game defense, until I can get that Nerazim comp going. Oh, no, I hotkeyed them. Well, I guess I have to kill him.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
Sorry about that, guys. I will atone for my sins. What? Attack him! There. Nothing is hotkeyed. Now I'm gonna get attacked by that attack wave and get wrecked.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our nexus.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
All will worship or be forever silent.
Base is under attack.
Let's go. Stun, stun, stun. Blink, blink. That guy is wondering why all of his friends are immobile.
I am here in the shadows.
Alright, perfect. Let's hope that I never hotkey anything. No, I hotkeyed my warp gates. This is so stupid. What do I do? No, I'm not. Guys, we talked about this before with the restart every time they do anything wrong ever. Like, it's obnoxious. Come on. Do you want me to restart? Do you really? Okay, that's what people are saying. Fine. I'm just taking my hand off the keyboard for this mission. It's easier. It's too hard to not use hotkeys, but also use the thing.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
Just attack move.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Corps. Once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
Hierarch, several of our
Build
Dominion research
Nexus.
facilities are
Here.
reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've
I could have done that,
collected.
but I asked if I should restart, and then like the next 3 responses were restart, restart, restart. So that's what people wanted.
Can't believe we made it out.
I understand what I could have done, but it's obviously
Some of our
not what
medics
people
will
want to
stay
see.
behind in case you need them.
So I restarted.
This disruption has hit my forces hard.
People weren't
We're
saying
taking
no
heavy
until I'd already
casualties, and
restarted.
We're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that keystone again.
We march to victory.
Okay. Trying to defend. I'm actually going to put a shield battery in this base this time. Make things a bit easier, because I took a lot of damage there. Yeah, there's random mineral patches all around this map. It's actually very nice. Talk like a true Protoss. Are you guys being Protoss racist? You saying I can't talk like a Nerazim, I gotta talk like a Daylama? Because I'm pretty sure that's what a true Protoss means. And I don't like that implication one bit.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Alright, go over to defend. And get this. Oh yeah, the batteries suck in the campaign. 62 energy is not very much. Well, I hope that goes well. Because I don't have gateways or anything to help out.
Allies are in battle.
I could theoretically make one stalker, which I guess I will.
Upgrade complete.
It's hard to split these apart. Nope, I can't blink. think I'm okay. And then I'm going to pull back, same as last time. And let the thing do the thing.
Your allies' base is besieged. Your allies are in battle.
It is interesting that they target the medics first. That's a good point, because usually, I think that's part of the brutal AI, is that they're built around targeting support units first, because sentries get the same treatment.
The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
And it's really annoying. Okay, I'm trying to put my hand back on the keyboard.
I'm here in the shadows.
It's going to be so hard to not do this, to not hotkey anything. But I will need to use the keyboard for the defense of my base right here.
Mobius Corps has turned their
Ah,
sights upon...
come on! I hate this! Is it please, please, please okay if I just hotkey a probe and kill it? Please, just say yes. Because if you say restart again, I'm banning you. I swear.
All will worship.
Perfect.
Be forever silent.
We did it, no hotkeys. I wouldn't really ban you. I was just threatening you to get the answer that I wanted, I'll be completely honest.
I'm here.
Paint got excited there for a second. I'm sorry, Paint. I didn't mean to do that to you.
I'm here in the shadows.
You can just hear him running to his keyboard right now.
I'm here in the shadows. Cold is the void. I'm here in the shadows.
So next thing that I want to do is try to grab the bonus.
It shall be.
Wait for those guys to go up there. Head on over here.
Let our enemy know our fury.
The Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
I'm here in the shadows.
Thank you for your
Okay,
help.
head over here
Last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
to defend Valerian Minsk.
You require my skills. Stay.
I was so close to hotkeying right there.
The Keystone's disruption is also affecting the Mobius Corps. We should attack them once our allies are safe. The heart of darkness. Cold is the
Okay.
void.
Apparently not allowed to have a pylon there. This is a lot of stalkers. I should be able to just own this. Yeah, that was pretty good.
State thy
I think that I'll be able to win during the next disruption. I just have so much stuff at this point.
my skill.
I can probably just jump my way to the end of the mission.
Upgrade complete. The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Head up on this way.
Damn. That's one
And
hell
try
of
to
a
sneak
headache.
by and get the next
Thanks
bonus
for the help,
objective.
Artanis.
There should be a little group over here to fight, yes. I'm gonna just drop a pylon right here.
Very well. I am state thy bidding. Let our enemy
be nice and careful. Looks like there's no attack wave right now, so we can just jump on across. I'm going to leave the Immortal.
Our pylon is under attack.
Not my pylon.
It shall be as you say.
Whoa, what? Holy crap. That was a lot. Oh, sure. I have no idea where those came from.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in shadows.
Thank heavens.
I need to get all the Solarite I can because I missed that first 5 from the bonus objective on Shatter the Sky Shield.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
And now we wait for 1 minute and 14 seconds, and then we go win. This is going to be a fairly fast core haul. Stalkers might actually be better than Immortals on this map, now that I've gotten the opportunity to play with it a bit. Because the Stalker is actually fairly comparatively durable when you consider the shield regeneration on a really quick cooldown. And they're faster. They don't really die to the hybrid. This is interesting.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid, or attack Mobius Core.
What is the HP and shield per dollar? Probably don't want to die. 160 versus 300. Is the Stalker more durable than the Immortal? I'm like trying to do this math in my head. And the answer kind of seems like yes. Like, dollar per dollar. It's got more HP and shields. It has a very low cooldown shield regeneration ability. Huh. Are you sure? They both have 1 base armor. But a Stalker's shield regeneration is, let's see, 40 per 8 seconds, which is 5 per second, which is way more than...
We pushed Mobius Core back.
I don't know. I think the Stalkers are more durable. I'm just going to throw that out there. Over a long period of time. I think in bursty fights, then maybe the Immortal is better because the barrier gives a lot of power in a very short amount of time. But the Stalker has a higher HP regeneration over a long time. Nerazim Protoss again, and talk like a true Protoss warrior. Okay. Well, at least this one will be hard to force me to restart on. How do you talk like a true Protoss warrior anyway? So it's Glacius? Cool. Oh, this mission takes a long time.
Glacius facility.
Alright, it's time to meet the Tal'Darim in battle. For the glory of the Glacius facility. What would Tassadar say? I can't talk with my mouth. We shall claim this facility in the name of the Daylom.
We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
But first, we must make friends. because we cannot fight on our own or we shall fall. We must awaken the noble sentry in order to aid us. These powerful beings have slept for millennia, waiting for us to reactivate them.
I'm detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Fortunately, our warriors have the blink ability, allowing us to teleport away from danger. Use it wisely, Hierarch. Senpai Kuronan, donating an entire 5 bits. Thank you. This will go to aid our war effort, because those bits were made of pure solarite.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Thank you, Engineer Karax, of the Kalai cast.
I am the voice. Cold.
I don't need the second gas geyser. Creating it would waste too many minerals and my probes. Instead, we're going to focus our resources towards a mineral composition, stalkers and zealots. This will allow us to bring victory upon the enemy more quickly, and not resort on too many, robotic support units.
I am the voice. I am here in the shadows.
It's time to probe our enemy's defenses, see what they have. This paltry force is nothing combined to the might of the Daylong. Our unified force of only Dark Templar units is truly the unstoppable force.
I am here in the shadows.
I walk the shadowed path.
These Tal'Darim zealots are poorly trained, and their robotic units are cheap counterfeits. The only thing they have is a fanatical devotion to Alarak. This is not the way of a warrior, and it will not keep them alive during this fight. More of the heathens have been destroyed, and it's time to go on the warpath.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
A paltry prism. Oh. If I want to be a true Protoss warrior, I need more bad one-liners. I just realized this.
Here in the shadows.
I walk the shadowed path.
Let me...
I walk the shadowed path.
We're going to shadow walk right all over these guys. Oh, I'm like Artanis now.
You require my
I don't have anything else to say.
Station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it.
Let our enemy know I am here in the shadows.
These resources will aid our war cache, allowing us to produce more units. But remember, we must construct additional pylons in order to support our forces.
Solarite gathered.
I am the heart of God. I am here in the shadows. I am the voice of the abyss.
I walk the shadowed path. A Tal'Darim force field. We need to destroy its power source to clear the way.
You require my skill.
Moving down to this low ground could be dangerous. A large number of enemies are detected here. Instead, we pull them to the high ground and execute them. Our tactical superiority is what makes the Daylong so powerful. Immortal, what a cursed life. Being forced to serve the Tal'Darim after
Discover more
death.
sentries.
We have released him.
Activate them now.
For reckoning, you require my
These evil Tal'Darim have forced their Templar to become the Archon. How dare they? We will fix this situation. What an ignoble death for a Templar. There's the third Templar. He didn't have any friends. Their forces are coming in mass from the southern side. We need to defend. If only we had the force field ability, that would have been much easier to deal with. But unfortunately, these awakened sentries don't have it.
I'm here in the shadows.
The foolish Tal'Darim have spent all of their solarite on the Spear of Adun, creating Mr. Laser. He is powerful, but perhaps we could use him to our advantage.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
The displacement beam deals damage to both enemies, but the Tal'Darim are stupid. But I am stupider. We must be careful around this displacement beam, warriors. Else it will vaporize our forces in the span of seconds. Let me move your thing to show you exactly where it is, and make you accidentally micro into it in the process. Oh, I have 4 gateways already. Friendly fire. Ha! There's nothing friendly about a Tal'Darim. We must fight alongside our newly befriended laser beam. They may be able to help us. Hierarch, it appears that we're getting our butt kicked. Crap. We have frozen them in time. Execute them before they reawaken, warriors. Take down that the Immortal. It is the most powerful of their forces. I sure hope that there aren't any challenges like this in the future, because this is really hard to do. It's actually much more difficult than many of the mechanical challenges in StarCraft. Simply thinking of things to say, in crappy Protoss voices, is truly the most difficult of all challenges. We will send our friend Probius to go assist. If only we taught anything else how to build pylons, maybe it would be a better way than this. All they'd have to do is learn how to warp in, which I assume isn't that difficult. We'll think about that in the next Protoss Council meeting. I guess it's the Twilight Council meeting. Hierarch, it appears that we've found pure solarite.
Solarite sample obtained.
I can't wait to dig into that. No! As all Tal'Darim do, we have been betrayed.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
It appears that their forces are too large, Hierarch. We must use a time field to disable them. Thank goodness the Spear of Adun can conveniently control time. It's too bad that if our opponents are dummy thick, it doesn't work. Hierarch, it appears that an attack wave is coming towards your base. But luckily, there is a way to get back to your base more quickly.
I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
Hierarch, you really shouldn't have activated the facility's defenses right there on accident. That's going to make the rest of this really hard.
I am the state thy bid you require. We
Our pylon is under attack.
Hierarch, why the heck did the attack wave go over there? What? That ain't right. Be careful, Hierarch. The Sentry is a light unit, which means that the Oracle does extra damage against it. Try to move it away. Don't let the Tal'Darim take it down.
state thy bidding. Very wise. Very well.
Now we will wreak justice on this undefended base. The Tal'Darim were fools to have not reinforced it.
Stasis.
And then we will take it for our own, with a pylon, allowing us to warp in forces directly into the battlefield. Using these friendly sentries, we will be able to destroy our foes. Hierarch, have I gone this entire mission without hockeying my Nexus or getting upgrades? Well done, Commander. You're too stupid to get +1/+1. Huh. The forces have been segmented. Don't use your cooldowns too early. Unfortunately, those warp prisms have arrived, allowing them to beam forces directly onto the battlefield. Try to disable them, instead of engaging them directly. Another... They're coming towards our base, but we can't defend it, Hierarch. It looks like it's time to go all in, as is normal for a Protoss.
They are still in superb condition.
The most honorable type of combat for a Protoss is going all in. Show us your will.
Base is under attack.
I'm gonna die.
Base is under attack.
I am here in the shadows.
Hierarch, we don't have any buildings left. Please, Hierarch. Please, Hierarch. Please, Hierarch. Easy peasy, Hierarch, easy.